Hey everyone, J-Ro Lights here with 2024 coming to an end. I wanted to do a video of all the Zippos that I've acquired throughout this past year. I always do a video about this, however, this year's a little lighter than what it has been. But I do have some good finds, so make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Welcome to J-Ro Lights. So just to set the stage, I will say I've gotten more Zippos than what I'm going to show you in this video. The Zippos that are in this video are ones that I'm adding to the personal collection. So if you see any and you have any questions on, just let me know in the comments. But I did get probably about 150 to 200 through my doors this year, but only a select few do I put in my personal collection. To start some of these Zippos, we're kind of start on a somber note here. I did inherit a few Zippos this year that I was not expecting to get so soon. But I did get some of my dad's Zippos. My dad passed away earlier in 2024. I took some of his Zippos home that I gave him throughout the past 15 years. This is one of the first ones I gave him. It was a Father's Day gift in 2012. I presented it to him in this shadow box, and he hung it proudly on his wall. A couple more was this Rolling Stones Zippo. He actually stole this from my collection. He saw it in one of my piles, and he grabbed it and said, "I'll get it back one day." As I said earlier, just wasn't expecting it to be this soon. And then he was a U of L alumni. He loved the University of Louisville. I had a collector friend give this one to me to give to him for Christmas of 2023. So that was the last Christmas gift I gave to my dad. So that's pretty special to me. And then a few months ago, I saw one of my favorite sellers selling this one. So I was able to pick that off from them. And then here's another Father's Day Zippo that I gave him. I forget what Father's Day it was. I did find in one of his drawers this brand spanking new case knife. I don't even think he opened the box, but it's a really nice case knife. I didn't even know he had it. So those are the first batch that I'm going to show you. So as far as collecting, one thing I make sure to collect every single year is the collectible of the year. This is the 2024 collectible of the year, Venetian. This is the US release. So I'm curious of what 2025 is going to look like this year, but I'm always excited to get that collectible of the year. Sticking on that Zippo theme, I'm a big sucker for large flames. I got a blue floral flame, got the weave design and the bling design. And another really neat addition along the Zippo themes was the book, The Blaisdell Legacy. If you don't have this book, go. They may still be available on Zippo.com. Here's the Zippo that goes with it. It's just a picture of the cover page. And I did get this book signed by my good friends Ron Orris and Jack Gorton, who kind of helped create this book. So it was a really good read. I really recommend it. So that is The Blaisdell Legacy. Now here's a neat 1935 replica. I haven't seen this design before. I forget the exact name of it. But this is a 1935 replica. This one is a 2012. But I'm a big fan of replicas, especially they have a neat design on them. Speaking of 1935 replica with the neat design, my good friend Chuck Riley at Riley 66 had a limited edition 1935 replica. This one is limited to 66 for Riley 66. Really neat looking Zippo. It sold out fairly quickly. I think in less than a day he sold out of this limited edition. So really neat design, and one of my favorite. I guess I would say it's not a Riley 66 design, but it's a Riley 66 release. It is a replica of a 1945 Ernie Pyle. If you're big into collecting, you know that the Ernie Pyle Zippo is one of the more sought after Zippos. I did a video about this. It's in the description below. But it's a really cool Zippo. The Ernie Pyle 1945 replica, a real one, will run you like $7,000 to $10,000. But that replica, you can still get it on Riley66.com. Speaking of World War II, here is one that I was so excited to get this year. It is an actual, this is a 1942 4-barrel black crackle Zippo. I found it at a local antique shop, and well, I give credit to my wife for finding it. But the nickname of that Zippo I call General Junk. I think it's fitting because on the receipt they put General Junk Zippo for $4, and that's the best find in the wild that I've ever had. Was a $4 black crackle World War II Zippo. Kind of on the theme of military, D-Day 80th anniversary was this year, so we have the 80th anniversary D-Day. And I got this D-Day one in a big lot. I got about 100 Zippos, and so this is one of those that I kept in the collection in that lot. And also kind of on military theme, the USS Alabama. I got this. I collect Mississippi Zippos, but I love to take my kids to the USS Alabama and hoping to get this repainted. And I think it'd just be a great memory for my kids to see as they grow up, as we go to the USS Alabama even more. So that is a cool, kind of a sentimental Zippo right there. So as I just said, one of my major themes is Mississippi Zippos. I live in Mississippi. I have a fairly nice, large collection of Mississippi Zippos, so I try to get them as much as I can. One I've been after for a while is this USS Mississippi Zippo. I have a Dunlap and Kyle of Batesville, Mississippi. Had a collector friend send me this little pocket knife from I ain't even gonna pronounce. I can't even pronounce half these towns and cities in Mississippi, so I ain't even gonna try. Now here's one of my favorites I got in. This is the Mississippi National Guard from Camp Shelby. I think this is like a 1969 Zippo. I got this Zippo about a year ago, but I just had it repainted in 2024. And it looks nice. Just the old style of the Mississippi state flag. I'll show you the new Mississippi state flag Zippo that I got this year. But sticking on kind of the repaint, I had a collector friend send me this one. He bought this one on eBay. It did not look this good. He repainted it. But look at the back. Got a riverboat from Pascagoula. I can say that one. Look at that. He did a phenomenal job. I do love to see repainted Zippos. The ones I get repainted go into my personal collection. That's a whole nother debate. The ones I get repainted, I put right into the collection. So those are some really nice looking Zippos, and I'm thankful for my collector friends who've sent me things. Speaking of which, the current Mississippi state flag Zippo, I've had one of these before, but I gave the one that I had to a friend who was leaving Mississippi, so I wanted to take something Mississippi with him. And so I gave him the one I had. Well, I had mentioned that on a live, and a subscriber of mine heard that. Next thing I know, I received this one in the mail with a note that said, "Hey, J-Ro, I heard that you gave yours away. Well, here's another one." And I was really blown away by his kindness. Let me clear this off. That collector, his name was Neil. And Neil and I, we did some awesome trades. I sent him stuff. He sent me stuff. This year, he sent me this Scrimshaw Zippo. He didn't send me this one, but there's another Scrimshaw Zippo that I got in. But he sent me this Brickyard 400 knife. He sent me a few other knives. He sent me this cool Survivor knife. And my favorite, my everyday carry that I do is this kind of out of the front OTF knife. I love it. I carry it every day with me. It's a great box cutter knife, by the way. So Neil and I had for the past couple years, a really great relationship of just sending each other things. Well, unfortunately, Neil passed away last month, so that was that was pretty tough. My heart goes out to his family, but I know Neil would be watching this video as soon as I drop it. So Neil, gonna miss you, buddy. Thank you for all the good memories, and can't wait to cherish these Zippos forever. So thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Now, just some notable Zippos to wrap things up here. Did get a Blaisdell Foundation Zippo this year. I've gotten the past few years. Last year was of George Duke. This year it was his son Grant Duke on a 1941 brass replica. One of my favorites of this year, a Pearl Corinthian. I have the blue one. I'm trying to get the chrome Corinthian, and that'll kind of complete that set. Did a favor for a collector friend, so he sent me a knife, keychain, really nice looking brass pocket knife there. And something I've been wanting and looking for a really long time. I just wanted to make sure I got it for the right price. And that is, I'm going to have to move the camera here. Bear with me. Let's move this camera. And we have the Zippo fuel station. I'm so thankful I finally added this to the collection. And so I believe that's about all the Zippos and Zippo items that I've gotten in 2024. It's so hard to go all the way back. I try to keep track of all my receipts and all the packages I get in, but I may have missed one or two. But if you assisted me in contributing this year in my collection, thank you so much. I appreciate all of the continued support. Just make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and I can't wait to see what I get in 2025. This is J. Lights. We'll see you on the next one.